Some of the biggest names in the food industry are teaming up to fight back against the Trump administration's Make America Healthy Again push. A new group backed by General Mills, Kraft Heinz, and other industry lobbyists pushing back against states looking to take artificial dyes out of food and drink supplies, saying it should be D.C. and not the state capitals that should be deciding our food policy. The pushback comes on the heels of Vice President J.D. Vance praising Secretary Kennedy for defying convention and disrupting the status quo in America's health care. NewsNation weekend anchor Anna Kooiman following this for us. Anna, this new group says it supports the MAHA mission, but that might not actually be true.
Right. Well, the MAHA moms that we talk to say that this is a delay tactic and a front. MAHA moms, that's the movement that pushed these big food corporations to clean up the ingredients that they're putting in their products. They now have a new enemy, they say. The New York Times is reporting that major food companies are quietly backing a new group, one with very deep pockets and a clear target, the MAHA movement. The group's called Americans for Ingredient Transparency, or AFIT, and it is reportedly using industry cash to roll back some of the MAHA moms' progress that they feel like they've made, fighting back against state-level bans on chemicals and additives in ultra-processed foods that we're all addicted to. Well, AFIT argues that without a single national standard for these products and for the labels and what's allowed and what isn't, then these consumer prices at the grocery store for all of us are going to spike because companies would have to reformulate their products for different states. The MAHA moms say, hey, we'll just make a new recipe for all the states that's healthier. And states are taking action. So Environmental Working Group, they say that nearly 30 states have already passed laws or they are currently considering bills to restrict artificial dyes and other additives commonly found in packaged foods. Now, AFIT says, quote, Americans for Ingredient Transparency was formed because every American deserves the same ingredient regulation and labeling no matter their zip code. But critics say AFIT is just the latest front group for big food, following a playbook that's helped keep chemicals on U.S. store shelves long after they've been banned in other countries, according to food activists like Vani Hari. She says Washington should be the center of the solution instead of the problem.
It's important for Americans to understand what we're up against. Washington has largely been captured by these food corporations, and that's why we haven't had real food chemical reform at the federal level.
So here's the catch. Many of MAHA's wins have come through handshake deals in a lot of ways, not actual federal laws. So most companies' promises to remove these chemicals that have been making headlines that we've been sharing, they don't have any real legal teeth, just political pressure, Alex.
Okay, Anna Kooiman live for us this morning. Thanks so much.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.